Well, hey, everybody, good Saturday to you. It's a Fox 35 Storm Alert Day. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jamie King. Want to update you here on our digital platforms, showing us low pressure in the Gulf of Mexico, moving our way and growing stronger at this time. So again, our Storm Alert days encompass late this afternoon through early tomorrow, Sunday morning. We're tracking heavy rain, wind, and monitoring for the potential for severe thunderstorms. Let's take a look at the latest modeling coming in hot and fresh right now to the Fox 35 Storm Center. Generally light rain, maybe some moderate rain up to about lunchtime. After that, we start to see into the afternoon hours, we get bona fide thunderstorms peppering in, some of which will feature gusty winds, heavy downpours, some cloud-to-ground lightning. Then, as we approach sundown, getting closer to 5 and the 6 o'clock, the elements for severe weather risk begin to fuse in. A look at 7 o'clock tonight, active skies all the way out to the eastern Gulf waters and heading on out to the other side of the state for the Space Coast with Cocoa Beach, Melbourne, over toward Osceola County. If you live in Kissimmee, St. Cloud, to Claremont, to Bushnell, to the Villages, up through Sumter County, watch out at 7 o'clock, active skies and even higher coverage very late tonight. Look at our northern viewing area, fully involved with quite a bit of wet weather there, some gusty winds, cloud-to-ground lightning, even the prospects of isolated tornadoes again as we hit to the overnight hours. Want everyone to have multiple ways of securing those weather warnings once they do come down, if they come down where you live. God forbid a tornado warned area sparks up and you are sound asleep, right, as you typically are through the overnight hours. A weather radio, a weather app, something can alert you to keep you and your family members safe. You can find safe shelter during that time. But the outlook showing us by around midnight into this Sunday, into the overnight hours, you can see the eastern side of the state. Then everything here by 3, 4, 5 a.m. beginning to lift up through the region. Still the possibility of strong storms in play before 5 or 6 Sunday morning. But generally now we'll see that low gaining latitude moving to our north and east with some more stable air funneling in behind that. That'll take us in through overnight Sunday and the Monday, Tuesday, where we trend a little bit colder, but we will be clearing things out and ending any rain threat during that time. So again, a look at about 11 o'clock on Sunday, looking much, much better there through the overnight into Monday. Rain amounts, according to the Fox model, I'm looking for anywhere from about 2 to 5 inches. There could be isolated higher amounts, aren't there always, right? So it is painting a very vivid picture now as we're learning that that low will likely track this way, just west of Tampa and probably up a little closer to Jacksonville as we take in through tomorrow morning. As we look at the wind gust forecast, punchy winds, friends. Look at the eastern side of the state. Less friction over the open Atlantic, over the open waters. That'll help to bring in some mighty strong winds in the coastal areas, and that risk will increase as we go through the overnight and early into our Sunday morning. A look at 6 a.m. Shifting winds as we proposed with that system moving off to our north and east and then cranking back around to the westerly direction, eventually north and west, and that'll help to stabilize the air mass. Boy, do we need to stabilize things. Look at this. Storm risk here, a severe storm threat late this afternoon through tonight. It's what we call a level 2 likely mode of severe weather. That's a level 2 on a scale from 1 to 5. We find a level 1, a possible risk through the green area here, but higher as you move to the south and east. That is why we've issued the storm alert day for later this afternoon and for the overnight. And again, first thing tomorrow, Sunday morning, as a level 1 risk is still in play, and that goes down all the way into southern Florida. So I don't think anyone in the Sunshine State exempt from this latest burst, this round of strong storms and possible severe weather. Our weather threats, want to go over that with you. We discussed the heavy rains. We know that there's been issues with coastal flood, times of higher tide. That high tide will occur tonight around the midnight hour and again as we get in through tomorrow afternoon. So we're going to be watching things for you. As we look at the potential for tornadoes, likely fast forming and fast moving. The upper level winds are going to be racing, and any tornadoes that develop will be moving along at a very fast pace. Gusty winds at 30 to 40 miles per hour inland, with gusts possibly at around 50 plus miles per hour along the coast once these storms do develop. Let's take a look at weather where you live. Want to talk about Brevard County, northbound Titusville, straight on down to Melbourne and Palm Bay. This evening into Sunday morning will be the worst of weather, 25 to 35 plus miles per hour. Strong winds in Brevard, boy. If you got some holiday decorations out in the yard, maybe secure those. Bring those in. I know a pain in the butt. You spend a lot of hours and days days getting things ready for your light display. Please, please, please be very cautious with that. Our rain in Brevard at about 2 to 4 inches when it is all said and done. Let's take another look here at Marion County. Our next stop in north central Florida, and tonight into Sunday morning will be the worst of the weather. We expect the gusty winds, the heavy rain, the isolated tornadic risk. We have a flood watch up there as well. That'll go until about 10 o'clock tomorrow Sunday morning, 2 to 5 inches, possibly higher amounts. Again, the ground will be right saturated and we'll have quite a bit of heavy rain around, so it won't take much to see some low-lying flooding. Flagler County up next to about here, Palm Coast, Flagler Beach to Bunnell, also the town of Bimini there in central Flagler. Looking for this evening and for the overnight. Same deal there, real gusty winds, 25 to 30 plus. We'll see some isolated tornadic risk there as well. 2 to 4 inches of rain there potentially when it is all said and done with some isolated higher amounts. Sumter County, hello to y'all out that way. Looks like on I-75 through Bushville, Webster, Coleman, up to Wildwood, and even through the villages at the Marion-Sumter border. Late this afternoon through the overnight will be the worst of the weather, and that's the general trend most locations, right? The late afternoon through the overnight hours. What to expect there? Well, those gusty winds, heavy rain, isolated tornado risk, and again, around that baseline of about 2 to 4 inches of total accumulation. Could be some isolated higher amounts. Volusia County sees the same rainfall compared to Sumter. 7 p.m. today through about 5 a.m. Sunday will be the worst of the weather in Volusia County. Looking at the prospects of strong gusty winds at 20 to 30. But again, on the plus side of that with those higher gusts around the coastal areas, and we also look for the potential for some isolated tornadoes and some damaging wind gusts and any severe storms that do develop. And those wind gusts, when we talk damaging, would be along the lines here of severe proportions at 58 plus miles per hour. So hang on to your hats. Orange County for this unusual December storm from Apopka, Winter Garden to Windermere, Lake Buena Vista, Orlando to Wedgefield. Same deal, right? Looks like 6 p.m. today through about 5 a.m. tomorrow Sunday morning. We look for gusty winds, heavy rain, isolated tornadic risk, 2 to 3 inches, but on the plus side, especially over the western side of Orange County. And it looks like Seminole County experiencing near identical conditions to Orange, not too far on the map there. 6 p.m. this evening through 5 a.m. on Sunday morning will be the roughest stuff there in Seminole County. All righty, before I leave you, I want to talk area highs today. Kind of still cool, right? We got a lot of clouds, rain. In fact, temps may come down a little bit, falling into the 60s as we head towards sundown and beyond. Big veil of clouds on top and ongoing rain chances. I've also outlined Tuesday as a Fox 35 weather impact day, alerting you to an abrupt change in our conditions locally. Nothing severe, but boy, it is going to be a chilly one. And I'll tell you, this Floridian isn't too keen on that. I know a lot of you don't like it. Some of you love it. Want to let you know the numbers coming on down, waking up in the 40s there, highs of 58 Tuesday, then longer term. We see some warming, 71 with some ocean breezes in play by Friday as you're getting ready to hustle out to your destination of choice, no doubt, for the Christmas holiday. Happy holidays to you. You can see here that we rise in temps for the daily high and for the overnight low. That's all for now. Again, keep it here to Fox. Stay safe, and with us here at the Fox 35 Storm Center, our team of meteorologists will staff our storm center through the overnight hours. Keeping you and your family safe is our top priority. Take care. We'll talk real soon right here. Bye for now.